This is the Washington Times front page for Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. The U.S. and China have reached an agreement to keep the popular social video platform TikTok active in America. Kerry Pickett reports Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said a framework deal has been reached, and President Trump will speak with Chinese leader Xi Jinping on Friday to finalize it. He provided no details about TikTok's new ownership. China's international trade representative said the two sides had reached a basic framework consensus to properly solve TikTok-related issues cooperatively while reducing investment barriers and promoting economic trade cooperation. TikTok is currently owned by ByteDance, a technology firm founded in Beijing in 2012. President Trump says U.S. military forces struck another boat from Venezuela, killing 3 people accused of transporting drugs through international waters. Ben Wolfgang reports Trump posted video footage purportedly showing the operation to his social media account. The video shows a small boat exploding, presumably after being hit by the U.S. The Pentagon did not immediately release details about the mission. It was the second strike in as many weeks against alleged drug-carrying speedboats in the region. The latest operation is sure to spark more criticism from lawmakers who say the administration's approach could put American troops in harm's way, as well as from scholars, analysts, and members of Congress who question the underlying legal justification for such operations. The Federal Reserve's interest rate setting committee will meet with multiple storylines threatening to overshadow the announcement of an anticipated rate cut. Jeff Murdoch reports mixed economic data has created a rift among the Fed's board that has spilled out into public for the first time in 40 years. Some economists argue that an economy without the Fed would be preferable, but also unrealistic, given how much U.S. monetary policy has become entwined with the central bank since its formation in 1913. Abolishing the central bank would increase economic volatility and possibly reduce the dollar's international standing because the Fed manages America's money supply. Economists say a better path than outright eliminating the Fed would be changes on the margins to help the central bank stay on course, or at least reduce political interference. Authorities continue to delve into details about Tyler Robinson, who's accused of assassinating conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, including his digital and online footprint. Susan Ferricchio reports the FBI is delving into Robinson's extensive online existence to search for motives and evidence to prove their case. FBI Director Kash Patel told Fox News they plan to interview scores of people with whom Robinson communicated in various chat groups on the online platform Discord. Robinson was active in the online video gaming community on several message boards. And finally, the Trump administration is planning to target what it says are left-wing organizations that foment political violence. Seth MacLachlan and Susan Ferricchio report President Trump says he's considering designating Antifa and other far-left groups as domestic terrorist organizations. Additionally, Vice President J.D. Vance and White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller said federal authorities will go on the offensive by, among other things, stripping the tax-exempt status of liberal groups such as the Ford Foundation and the Open Society Foundation. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.